Let's go. Welcome to next episode of Fallout 4.
Not what I was expecting.
Where we last left off, we got dropped off at the old Pridwin. Let's go ahead and catch up with our new peeps. I can handle myself. What is she wearing?
Hey, if Paladin Dance vouched for you, that's good enough for me.
Ooh, she's seen some better days,
Don't look like one of the usual wastelanders we pick up. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me.
Okay.
If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Pridwin's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire, you come see me.
A little tight in the crotch. Give me some
Is
power
this where
armor.
I get my power armor?
Ha! That's always the first question from the new guys. Let's see. I just fixed up a pretty decent T-60 suit. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. It's sitting in Bay 3.
Thank you.
There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to pile up.
Alright. I hardly noticed missing legs.
You feel like telling me how you ended up that way?
That's a little personal, don't you think?
Can't see your legs. I'll keep it secret.
Would it help if I promised not to tell anyone else?
Okay. Get you off my back about it.
What happened to your legs?
I was fighting with the Brotherhood in the Capital Wasteland. Worked at a staging area for the power armor troops. Our position was along a ridge line overlooking the battlefield. I'd say it was a 100-foot drop, give or take.
Quite a drop.
That's quite a drop.
The enemy had no way of getting to us up there. It was a perfect liftoff point for the vertibirds. To make a long story short, the ridge I was standing on took a hit from a nuke. Sheared most of the cliff right off, and caused the platform I was standing on to tumble over the side. If I hadn't been
Ingram's one
test-piloting
tough
one of
cookie.
the power armor suits at the time, I would have died.
I don't believe you. You were lucky. It's a miracle. You were lucky.
Wow. That's pretty lucky.
Luck had nothing to do with it. It's all about the steel, the servos, and the circuits.
Whatever you say,
Besides,
Ingram.
I'd hardly call getting both my legs crushed lucky. Anyway, if you need any work done on your power armor, feel free to use the workshops around here.
Thanks. We're going to take this
Okay,
power armor and bring it
excuse me.
back
I need
home
to get back to
instantly.
work.
Where's it at? Bay 3? There she is.
By Elder Maxon's orders, all forms of technology should be confiscated or collected.
Get out of our face. Let's get in. That new freshness.
Can you believe sense of replacing humans
So
with
good.
exact duplicates?
That's a lot
Makes
of
me
metal.
sick.
Look at the feel. Frank is losing his mind at our power armor. Alright, let's press on. People say, Dan, don't waste the power
When it comes to
armor.
keeping the Pridwin
We have
running,
to.
Proctor Ingram's the best.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage.
See what the heck's
Promise
going on.
that I won't.
Be right back, guys.
I really don't have time for this.
Alright, sorry about that, guys. There's a dog in our backyard, but that's alright. I'm not here to chat.
Not really here to chit-chat. I had orders to meet the crew.
Rules. Everyone around here is so obsessed with the
Guy
damn
looks like he's from Game of
rules.
Thrones.
I hope you're not another one of those by-the-book military types. Now, this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster.
Quartermaster.
Rocket Keegan. The powers that be have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables.
Give us some of them,
If you
please.
need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission, this is the place to buy them.
I was hoping we'd get them for free. Buy them.
Wait, buy them? Since when does the military sell equipment to its own soldiers?
Since someone dropped a whole bunch of bombs and blew up every single factory that manufactured weapons and ammunition. Keeping the Brotherhood
It does seem kinda
supplied
messed
takes
up.
caps, and everyone contributes to the cause. The good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to buy whatever you bring
Okay.
me.
Why are your eyes
I'm
bloodshot?
mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take anything useful. Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps on the side, I might
I like
have
this
some
guy.
extra work for
I
you
like
to do.
Tegan. Extra
What
work?
sort of extra work are we talking about?
Oh, no. It's nothing like you're thinking. It just involves a little bit of heavy lifting and interacting with the local farms. And since I'm stuck up here manning this one-man zoo, I need someone to do the legwork for me.
Okay, we can do that.
After you're done with the meet and greet, we can discuss the details. In the meantime, if you ever need anything else, gun, a mod, even ammo, you just let me know.
Thanks, bud.
Taking on a death claw without backup.
Proctor
Can we
T.
buy something?
Remember, come find me when you're done meeting the rest of the crew. Plenty of work if you-
Alright. Let's go meet everyone else here. Looks like they're this away. South of the border. This doesn't feel a whole lot different, or look a whole lot different than non-Brotherhood
The old-fashioned, but there's nothing better than boots
stuff.
on the
Armor, but that's alright. Let's go ahead and check out the old mess hall. Nope.
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
Yadka. Yeah. Yes.
Sure. Go right ahead.
All right. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions, and I'd like you to
You look
answer
up to
them
us.
to the best of your ability. First question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
Vault tech screening.
Wouldn't Vault Tech's screening process have caught this already?
Vault Tech's screening process? Let me check my notes here. You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard.
That's right.
Anyway,
Chunky
sorry
sweater.
I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand. Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a
Yes.
communicable
Yes, we
disease?
have. You're kidding. Never been sick. I don't remember. I've never been
Never
sick.
been seriously sick in my life.
Good, good. Third question. And please, answer honestly. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered
What?
non-human?
Sarcasm.
Well, there was this one really ugly girl in college. I mean, I had to get drunk, and it was a dare, and
That hardly qualifies, so I'll just put no. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
Keep my finger on the trigger. Moral question, I suppose, though. No problem whatsoever. Only to defend myself. No problem.
no problem whatsoever.
Excellent. You'll fit
We
in
put him
quite
up
well
and
around
set him
here.
down.
Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to prevent you from beginning your duties immediately.
Thank
if
you,
you ever
kind
need
sir.
medical assistance, you let me know.
All right. Thanks for the help. Anything of value we could take? Yes, please.
I'd
Well,
just
if
leave that where we-
anyone could figure out a good use for it.
Keep that stuff for now. Buff out. Meh. Medics. Take everything that we need. And you're not going to say a word about it. All right, let's go check out.
Ah, good.
Who is
You're
this
finally
individual?
here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
Clean your glasses.
Clean your glasses, Pops.
Pops? What does that mean? Oh, wait, I see. That's in reference to my age. Clever.
My
I'll make a
age.
note of that. Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting, would you mind telling me why you're here?
Learning my way around. I'm just meeting the crew.
Maxon wanted me to meet the crew, so you were next on my list.
Ah, yes. You must be the new recruit described in Paladin Dance's report. Under normal circumstances, I'd provide you with a proper orientation of my department. However, I'm woefully behind setting up research patrols and getting bombarded with requests for
What kind of
technical
collar is that?
documentation. Unfortunately,
Clean that up.
I'm lacking the personnel needed to get the job done.
I do like his haircut, though. Just ask
If
already.
you want my help, just ask already.
I wasn't aware you were interested, Knight. As you patrol the Commonwealth, keep your eyes open for blueprints, memos, manuals, books, charts. Anything containing useful technical
Okay.
data. I'm authorized to pay you for each bundle of documents that you recover. And if you wish to be assigned to a research patrol, I have plenty of them waiting to be filled. In any event, it was a pleasure to meet you, Knight.
All right, well, I wish I could say the same, but
Talk to Proctor Tegan.
Let's take your camps and your lantern.
Excellent mod for power armor.
There's a cat. It's the first cat we've ever seen in the game. What's up, buddy? Take the tongs. Alright. Show no mercy. Meet with Elder Maxon. Actually, I want to go talk to Tegan again here.
What's on your mind?
Tegan's the best so far, in my humble opinion.
Joining our cause. Wisest decision of your life.
Tegan,
Excuse me, Proctor Tegan.
What can I get for you today?
tell us about this side work.
Let's hear a bit more about that extra work you mentioned.
Hard to resist the lure of extra caps.
We need it.
As they say, can't win a war on an empty stomach. The food stores don't replenish themselves, so I need legs on the ground to hit up farms in the area.
Okay. What can we do for you?
Requisitioning a portion of their harvest, and I need that food crated and ready to go for when I send out
Requisitioning. What does that
Your
mean?
mission will be to ensure full cooperation of the civilian farmers, by any means necessary.
Doesn't sound very friendly. Any means?
Any means necessary? You're giving me carte blanche on this.
You said it. Like they say, if you aren't with us, you're against us.
See what we can
Think
do.
You can handle that?
Yeah. I'm in.
I'm in.
That's what I like to hear. Here's the location. Convince the settlement to support the Brotherhood, or take over the settlement by force.
By hook or by crook. Feeding the troops. Abernathy Farms.
It's
We
about
got
time
friends
we
there.
resupplied the Pridwin too. I'll be damned if they have to start rationing out food.
See what? Look at that mask right there. That looks pretty interesting. Let's go ahead and see what he's
I'm
got.
looking for some firepower.
Got some choice weapons that just came in.
Let's see what you got. Bayoneted triple barrel missile launcher. Wow. Gatling laser. TW Solo enjoyed the Gatling laser back in the days of New Vegas. Commando chest piece, commando helmet. Power armor frame. We need that. We gotta sell some stuff to get that though. Pipe pistol. Oh, what can we sell? Suppressed. Powerful. Okay, we gotta come up with enough money to get that done here. Ghoul Slayer's double barrel yacht gun. Oh man, we may not have enough money. Right arm of life. What else can we sell here? Junk, I'm hoping we have some. Sort by value here. Nuclear material, though. Cigarette carton, sure. 192, is that going to be enough? Come on. Man, we don't have enough here. We may have to sell some weps here. Let's just see what's our most valuable here. So we'll go sort. Wedding ring. That's the most valuable item that we have. Dirty army helmet. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get there. Oh, that's just apparel. Sort by value. Yeah, we just don't have enough. Maybe we'll check. Where's Piper? How is she allowed up
What
here?
can I do?
Yeah, she doesn't have anything of value either. We'll have to come back and buy that. That's pretty amazing, though. That means we can build... I'm hoping we can build frames back home. Then we can really start collecting our goods
To be a
and
part of
or
something as important as the Brotherhood.
services. Start stealing stuff. Selling it back to themselves. Alright, what else is in here? Is this our place? Ball-peen hammer. Ladle. Captain Kell's terminal. We just raided his room. Purified water. Okay, we'll check this place out real quick. Whose room is this? Now this is stealing for whatever reason. Elder Maxon's terminal. Let's go and see what he's really up to. We just go into the head of the Brotherhood of Steel's place and start hacking his computer. Pridwin concerns. As you know, in order to get the Pridwin rapidly to the Commonwealth, I had my engineering team pull her older power plant and replace it with an updated fusion plant we pulled from a carrier. I was able to squeeze almost 100% efficiency from the new reactor, but the system is burning through our coolant supply faster than expected. We've been docked to the airport. I've been able to detect the main engines to cool down, deactivate the main engines to cool down the reactor. We're still eating coolant up. We're eventually going to hit a point where we'll run out of coolant. If that happens, we'll need to put the Pridwin on the ground. I desperately need your help if you want to prevent that from happening. Okay. So nothing of interest, really. Rat poison. What's he doing with rat poison?
Don't let Maxon's
opens
age
with a
fool you.
key.
He's a brilliant tactician.
Alright,
Man,
let's go to the command deck. Man, I'm obsessed with buying that framed stuff now. We need it. Have to have it. Radix in a coffee cup. I like it. Alright, cool. As we press on here, let's go ahead and see what the flight deck has to offer.
science have gone so wrong.
Super mutants were humans once.
Tighten up for me.
There he is. King Fur Jacket himself.
I have a lot on my mind.
You're gonna
Elder
talk.
Maxon, I have a set of plans to build a signal interceptor to get me inside the Institute.
An intriguing proposal that I'll have to seriously consider. However, before I allow any of my soldiers to breach the Institute, careful preparations need to be made. In
Tell
the
me about it.
meantime, I need you to follow my orders and remain patient.
You follow my orders. Doesn't make sense.
This doesn't make sense. I thought you were eager to take the fight to the Institute.
I am. But I need you to view this from my perspective.
We just
I'm not
chucked him
willing
off
to
the
risk
ship.
lives of my soldiers based solely on a set of crudely drawn plans. Give us time to validate the information you've discovered. Then when the time is right, I promise you, I'll do everything in my power to construct that device. You're dismissed, Knight.
We're not done yet.
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Pridwin's crew, are you ready for your
don't
next
trust this
assignment,
guy.
brother?
Yes.
Yes, Elder.
Good. Let's get right to it then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use
Let's
in
go.
our campaign. I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile.
We can do that.
Understood?
Super mutants.
Super mutants? I thought the enemy was the Institute.
Super mutants are no better than synths.
This guy's
They're a
got
reminder
some
of
issues.
man's folly when it comes to harnessing technology.
We may not do that.
Whether it's using biochemistry to manipulate genes, or trying to create life from a bunch of circuits. It's the wrong path for science. As members of the Brotherhood, it's our sworn duty to exterminate these abominations in every form. So, can I count on you to get the job done?
Waste of time.
Seems like a waste of time.
Eager to take the fight to the Institute? Good. Save that for later. Those abominations are playing nursemaid to a huge
Let them
nuclear
have the
arsenal.
nukes.
If we leave Fort Strong unchecked, we have a potential security threat on our hands.
This isn't something we can just let stand. We have to stop them.
All right, Piper.
We have a vertibird on standby, fully armed and ready to depart. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong and wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth.
All right.
Dismissed.
We got talked into it. Board the vertibird gunship. Where is said gunship? There it is. Let's hop aboard and roast them. Like Kenny's Roasters. Here we go. Get in there. See what we got. Come one, come all. Wonder if we're just gonna like spray him like a Rambo movie. Oops.
If it looks dead, put one more in its head for good measure.
Was this not the right one?
Why take the chance?
Pridwin. Is there another gunship up there? Maybe we gotta go back up there. Seemed like it was pointing us to go this way, but didn't look like much of a gunship to me. Unless there's another one. It's telling us to go there. Okay, that's the only one on board. Here we go. Let's go ahead and go back and press on. See what we're made of. So go back to the airport. And then where is this gunship? I don't even own a gun, let alone many, which constitutes owning a gun rack ship. Alright, what's in here?
Liberating the Commonwealth is a huge responsibility. They'll get the job done.
You just mop it up, buddy.
Remember your 3 C's. Cranium, front, center mass.
What? Oh, there it is. There's the gunship, boys. Why are they shooting at this ship? Hop on the vertibird. Let's go take them out.
Welcome aboard, Knight. It's Mr. Green, and we're cleared for release.
I don't know why they're shooting at. Oh, they're not shooting at us. They're just missing. All right, let's go check out this island. Where they at? Got a nice view here. I don't think the island's too far away, is it? Look at that. It's pretty cool. I mean, they can render all this. I mean, I know it's not... Get him. Roasted.
Target acquired. I'll try and keep him in your sights.
Alright. We're going to continue this gunship mission in the next episode of Fallout 4. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, I encourage you to hit the like button. Hitting the like button helps for the video channel your face and our ability to roast these guys on the first try. If you think we're going to do it on the first try, let me know in the comments below. If not, just say RIP. I'll see you guys next time.